A 71-61 victory over Murray State tonight. Coach, we'll start with an opening statement.
Well, I'm so proud of our guys. It has been a long, tough, challenging, different year. We've been talking the whole way through that there's a process you have to go through, that our record wasn't always indicative of the growth that was taking place, the foundation that was being laid. And I just really believe that this weekend, coming off of 5 games in 10 days, for these young men to get a little bit of rest and to prepare, to focus in, to go against 2 of the best programs in our league, who we've got great coaches and tremendous players and tradition. I couldn't be more proud of them. And certainly looking forward to what's next. We got a lot of work to do in this off season. We want this to be a 365-day-a-year program. Certainly we're not going to play games year round, but there's other things that we can do to learn, grow, and develop. So those are the next steps. But as far as tonight goes, I could not be more proud of them. I could not be happier for Maverick Smith and his family to have a chance to experience a victory on senior night, especially against, one of the better teams in the league. And I just think it's going to be a memory for them that's going to last a long, long time.
Not many teams get to finish the season with a win, and being able to do it against Murray is huge. And that's got to be a big morale boost going into next season.
No, I think so. I think it does give us momentum. It's really evidence of all the work, the things we've been talking about, the things we've been pushing towards, the things we've been challenging each other to stay curious, stay resilient, keep learning, control what you can control. And those guys did a great job of it tonight and on Thursday.
Junior ended the game with 20 points, but early on in the game, he played like a man possessed. He was on fire.
Yeah, he made some super shots. He's a shot maker. When he gets a little rhythm, he's capable of kind of putting us on his back a little bit and getting us through scoring droughts. But I thought when we did what we were supposed to do, especially offensively, when the ball moved, I thought we got some great opportunities. We had some great opportunities tonight to be converted, but we also had some opportunities that we didn't make. So I'm really proud of the understanding, the discipline that we're developing to try to play the right way. Once again, we had 19 assists. Our turnovers were way down to 11. That's exciting.
One of the biggest numbers to me on the stat sheet is 25 points off turnovers. When Murray was making mistakes, you guys were making them pay.
Yeah, I thought everybody kind of got in on the attack off of those turnovers. Whether it was Junior, Keyshawn, Mars certainly had a nice stretch there for us at some point in time in the second half. But once again, this was a team win. Everybody has some contributions, and that's what it's going to take if you're going to be able to compete against the top 4 or 5 teams in this league. Everybody's got to be a part every night. Doesn't mean that anybody's got to do 25 or 30 points, but we need to have 4 or 5 guys that are capable of, on that night, if it's so called for, to be able to do that. But everybody's got to defend. Everybody's got to rebound. Everybody's got to make their layups, make a catch and shoot 3 when it's available, convert free throws. That happened in these 2 games, and it happened, here tonight, being able to get a lead and then to be able to, make free throws to maintain the lead.
And of course, being able to get the win on senior night is huge, especially for guys like Shandon and Maverick. And I know I'm missing a few more, but being able to get that last win has got to be huge.
Yeah, it's great for all those individuals. It's great for the program. Anytime you can win, but like you said earlier, when you win your last one, um, that's a great way to finish, and it'll put a good taste in everybody's mouth as we move into the off season.
Talking about the offseason, what is next for the program?
Well, we're going to get together tomorrow. We're going to talk about academics, what's going to be expected. We're still in a little bit different time. You know, we don't go to school quite the same as we used to. We've still got to be smart. There's a pandemic going on. We could be very mindful that just because basketball season is over, you don't completely unplug. There's things that need to get done. Nothing more important than our academics. That's something that's always in our front of our face, in front of our mind. It's a goal, it's objective. So that's where we'll start tomorrow. We're setting those standards, things that we expect to get done. And I'm excited to see the growth that this team can make in the classroom here going forward with the spring semester.
I guess the postscript to all of this is with everything that's happened this year, the COVID situation, the injuries, what have you learned over the course of the season that you feel like can make this team better for next year?
Well, I really believe, hey, I believe in these young men. I think they're really good people. And we said in the very beginning, the core values of character and DNA were important to us. And we wanted this to be about leadership, books, and ball, because we believe those types of individuals learn, grow, and get better faster than everybody else. We believe they're curious. And when you're curious, you ask questions, and that's actually courage, to have the courage to ask questions. And so I guess my belief system is rooted in that. It's rooted in our code. It's rooted in our day-to-day walk. And it's because of the personnel that understand what the foundational things are, what the fundamentals, what we value. And it's spilling over onto the court right now. We're starting to play with more discipline on both ends of the floor. And now we've got to see how far we can take this. There is an element of developing your body to get it as big and strong, as fast as it can possibly be, so you can put yourself in great condition and shape to be able to have repeat performances as a long season takes place. We've got to develop our skill. We know that takes a long time, even to get small growth. So we're going to have to get a lot of repetitions in there. So there's just a lot of learning that's going to have to take place. This team, these young men, have not had a spring in our program. And we've got to do a great job as coaches communicating what the plan is, what the message is, what we value, and why these young men need to do it. And then they need to embrace it. We want a player-run program. No coach checked in the game tonight. The players did this. Even though we only had 7 scholarship guys, the players did it. And now we hope to get these guys healthy to where everybody can grow and develop together.
All right, congratulations on the win. We'll see you guys next season.
Thank you, Thomas.